Well, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Rasika D'Souza. I'm the principal analyst for personal electronic devices at Futuresource Consulting. And I'm actually just here to take 10 minutes of your time to just tell you a little bit about, the growing trends in immersive audio and spatial audio, and really what consumers are, saying about this technology and what the industry is really talking about. My background is in hardware. So, a lot of the trends I'm going to be telling you about is, what the hardware industry is doing in order to kind of get this technology into the hands of consumers. So to begin with, is spatial audio the next big thing? That's the big question. As we just heard, it's not a new technology. It has been in consumer homes for a few years now. And the use cases have typically, been around video and video-based entertainment, where, as we all know, Dolby Atmos has a very strong foothold. But when the pandemic hit the world in 2020, consumers started becoming more homebound, and they obviously wanted to improve their lives even whilst being at home. And they started investing in better audio technology and generally wanted better sound. Now, this was not just for video entertainment, but the use cases expanded beyond that. So, whether it's music or gaming or even potentially to work from home. So, but as we see now, the pandemic hopefully is behind us, and consumers have started getting out and about. But what has not changed is that consumers still, they've gotten used to that good quality sound, and they don't want that to be in the house. They want to take it where they go. And what has happened is, this concept of spatial audio and immersive sound, they want to take it on the go, but it's also coming in cars. And I was having some discussions with a few people earlier on today as well. And yes, Apple has had a big, impact. When they introduce spatial audio, they have really created that noise in the industry. And we are seeing that it is really having a positive impact with headphones specifically. But as I said, this trend is also gaining a lot of traction in cars. Now, obviously, in-home video entertainment is big. And, it has a clear use case for immersive sound. But we believe that on the go, music is going to be an important driver in the future for consumers to experience this technology and this experience. Now, music has become such an important aspect of our lives, and especially streaming music. That's kind of become the primary mode in which we listen to audio these days. Whilst compressed audio has always kind of been the norm, since the era of streaming music, what we're seeing is that consumers are now looking for better audio, even with streaming services. And, we do this consumer study every year. It's called Audio Tech Lifestyle, and we do it with 10,000 respondents, so 2,000 per country, and we cover 5 countries, so USA, UK, Germany, China, and Japan. And we asked respondents if they have ever listened to music or movies in spatial audio. And as you can see, 53% of consumers have said that they have listened to and experienced spatial audio, either in movies or music or both. And when we kind of further probe the respondents to ask which medium they've experienced the content in, a large proportion of them said that they have experienced this on video or music streaming services. And within music streaming, Apple tends to, kind of come up as the top streaming service where they've experienced this technology. Now, when you look at that in terms of actual, subscribers, global subscribers, Apple Music and Amazon Music together have, over 110 million global subscribers. Now, that's huge. That just shows the reach that immersive audio can have, potentially. And the kind of the good thing is that Apple and Amazon are offering this technology and this immersive experience to consumers at no extra cost. So, that means more consumers are willing to and are able to hear music and spatial sound. The only limiting factor, though, is obviously the catalog of songs which support immersive spatial technology is limited and smaller in comparison to, the millions of songs that are already out there on these streaming services. But, as we say, these are positive steps towards, bringing this technology in the hands of consumers. I just want to touch a little bit upon the hardware side of things. And, our research has shown that audio hardware is actually going to drive spatial audio uptake and create that awareness and education for consumers. The true wireless revolution that we've seen, there's been so much growth and so much talk about this particular form factor, but that we believe will be an important driver to, kind of grow this technology and grow this, in the hands of consumers. Basically, what is it that an end consumer wants? We want a technology that just works out of the box. It shouldn't be complicated. Now, Apple has successfully done that. They have put this technology into their AirPods, and consumers have been able to enjoy this, and they're starting to, gain awareness and start realizing that, well, this is good quality music and this is good sound. And as we can see, as of today, 39% of true wireless earbuds have this technology, and it's predominantly Apple, but we can also see brands like Sony, Samsung, and Beats who have products with this technology. Sony, of course, uses its own proprietary 360 audio technology, but we do have other brands as well who support some of the other immersive audio technologies. Now, looking at gaming. So gaming headsets, we've seen 15% of headsets have this technology. And again, gaming has become a very serious alternative that consumers consider when they're talking about entertainment. And what we are seeing is that gaming is making huge strides in terms of these 3D audio experiences. So we definitely see a lot of potential in this specific hardware and form factor as well. And of course, soundbars, they've been in homes now for a few years, and